In my prior videos, I assembled the Wen 4214 drill press and showed you its features and functions. Today we're adding an extended tabletop and attaching it to our rolling workbench. On That's How We Do It. I bought this extended tabletop from Wen on Amazon for $50 to give me more table space to work with my projects on the Wen drill press. We can take the items out of the box and lay them out for easy assembly. I started by first placing the screws into the fence and getting it out of the way for later. We can then take the extension table and place it on top of the press table. There are T-track slots on both top and bottom of the extension table. We will be using the ones on the bottom to secure the table to the press with these clamps. Just slip the bolt through the slot in the clamp, then we can slide the bolt into the T-track on the bottom of the table. We will do this with 3 of the clamps and clamp them at different points. We will then tighten the clamp so it anchors down and applies pressure onto the table and the press, holding the table firmly into place. We can now put our fence into place, sliding the bolts into the T-tracks. We place the remaining 2 clamps on top of the table. These can be used to hold down any work pieces that we need. It only comes with 5 clamps. It would have made more sense to come with 6 clamps, so it could be clamped into place at all 4 corners under the table and still leave us 2 clamps for on top of the table to hold down our projects. But it didn't. We finished by adding our stop block to our fence. The last thing I do is use my digital angle finder to ensure the table is level. This is a nice little addition that allows us to use our fence to keep things straight, our stop block to use the press to repeatedly drill projects as needed, and a clamping system to firmly hold down our projects while we use the press. The next thing I did was to secure the press to my rolling workbench. The last thing I want is an 85-pound, top-heavy drill press to come crashing down while I'm moving my table around. To do this, I'm going to use the slots in the base of the press. I set the press back about 3 inches from the table's edge, and then drilled some holes back another few inches. I did this to leave room for when I have my miter saw up on my table. I can easily cut longer pieces of wood without hitting the press. I am also leaving some room to slide the press back and forth to create more room as needed. I ordered a T-track knob kit from Amazon for $12. I placed a washer around the bolt and fed it up through the hole in the table. I then placed another washer on top of the bolt and screwed the knobs down into place. This will prevent bolts from falling through the table if I ever need to adjust and move the press. We then lift the press over the knobs so the remainder of the bolt comes through the slots of the drill press base. We finish by placing a washer onto each bolt and another knob to tighten down and hold the press firmly into place. Now we can move our table around with ease and not worry about the press falling. Thanks for joining us today. I've included links in the description below for the items that were used in today's video. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like and subscribe button so we can get more content out to you. Until next time, this is John on That's How We Do It.